Good morning, everybody. I have to warm up my voice. As you can see, we're at Maddie's house. Again, I was here for a week and a half, and this has been my longest stint thus far. I was supposed to be back here in October, but Barry's trip got canceled, unfortunately, but who knows what the future will hold with more Maddie visits. I'm just preparing now her breakfast. She eats a combination of chicken and bison. I added bison because when I was cooking it, she was in the kitchen looking up at me while I was eating it. She was looking up at me, and I said, you know what? Maybe this is something we can add to her palate, to her menu. She freaking loves it. So what I did, well, this is what I did. I mistakenly sauteed it in olive oil. Olive oil, I read, is okay for dogs, but not so much for those with sensitive stomachs. So she did have diarrhea, but I'm not sure if it was from the olive oil or from the fact that she ate bison for the first time. And I also read that if you introduce a new food to a dog, the transition could mean some diarrhea, loose stools, because their gut microbiome is like, hey, what's going on? After a day or two, it stabilized. So her poops were normal as I kept feeding her the bison. But I did, however, I ate all of that. I ate all that bison meat. And I boiled this batch, no oil, nothing. Just boiled it, froze it. So every time she has breakfast and dinner, I just lay it out so it could defrost and feed her kibble and maybe some white rice. But I usually give her the kibble, the meat, and a dollop of raw Greek yogurt for breakfast. She loves the yogurt. All right, while we wait for that to defrost, just got back from our... Maddie, do you want to tell the fam the walk you had? Are you gonna find a toy? Oh my goodness me. It's time. It's time to play. What? Hi. I like to do this. I like to rub your train. Hey, you gotta wait for your breakfast to defrost, Maddie. Look at this. I got your booty. I got your booty. All right, still using my Lagom. It's almost done. I rather love this for morning, because I also have the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser that the team was very nice to send when Behind the Beauty interview with them. They sent us over some nice things. The facial, the toner. I believe they just released their Mandelic Acid Toner, which I heard Mandelic Acid may be better for what I have, PIH, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, than glycolic. But you know, we'll see. I gotta read up on the product description. But what I like about Lagom is that it's gel to water. It doesn't set up. It's not very harsh. It's not like I need a deep cleanse for before I go to bed. In the morning, I just need to, take off that overnight debris, okay? So this, I feel, is the perfect consistency. Also, I think it rather nice to take my makeup off with for first step. I totally forgot to bring a cleansing balm. And I actually forgot, sorry, hold on. And I also forgot that I had a cleansing oil down here. I didn't look, so I used the Lagom as my first step to break down my makeup and sunscreen. And I think it quite nice. It also said, if I recall, on their product description that it was you could use it for that purpose as well, so it wasn't so far-fetched that I did that. Alright, contact time. Let's put on these contacts. While my face is still damp, I'll go in with the Intree Green Tea Fresh Toner. I'm, I guess, a quarter in. I still have my ginseng that I left at home, so I think as it becomes colder, I'll switch to that. Because the rice one that I transferred to a little bottle here, I use at night. While that dries, I'll go in with the Pyongyang Black Tea Time Reverse Eye Cream. This I just purchased from Yes Style. Very light, is lighter than the Youth to the People Dream Eye Cream. This takes more of like a balm consistency, a lot thicker. This is more of a lotion cream, no fragrance, very lightweight. I think ideal for wearing under your concealer or just to have by itself. It doesn't overwhelm the under eye skin and keeps it nice and hydrated. Then I'll use Youth to the People 15% vitamin C and clean caffeine energy serum. So between this and the Roto, I've been juggling between. I don't think I technically finished my Glytone yet, so I have a lot of vitamin C serums on deck, which shame on me for buying so many. But I thought I should try to be consistent with at least one for a few months, you know? It doesn't smell like a vitamin C serum typically, like, you know, like a SkinCeuticals, which there is a scent, very lightweight, does not linger throughout the day. The consistency is like a serum-like cream, if you will. Now, what I like to do while that dries down, so when I do my hair, trusted water bottle, can't live without it. You know what I've been back to, fam? The Camille Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk. I didn't have, well, I did have, I just wanted to try something new. Because I have been using the Nisos Curls Refresh and Detangle Spray, which I like. I just rather squeeze my leave-in out. I don't know why. I do think this has a little more hold to it, because when I do my sides, they are curly without me having to use my Curly Magic, which to this day, like, I can't stop using this stuff. I love to use this with different types of leave-ins. So I like to wet my hair, the front, the back. What I really missed about the Curl Love was just how detangling it is, but also how soft it makes my hair feel. I forgot the silkiness of that product. It's really nice. I love evening showers. I can't go into the bed like with the day on me. Like this, that is unacceptable for me. So that's why I don't usually shower in the morning, because I'm already clean, and I don't really sweat a lot. If that ever happened, I could understand why one will take a shower in the morning, but I just want to let you all know, okay? Well, I put on a lot of Curl Love, man, because I got a lot of hair. Get on the sides, the back. I also want to take a little bit on the inside of my hair and just finger comb through just the crown part, because this is what gets really tangled over time before my next wash and go. But look, just this maybe is, oh my gosh, how long ago was it since I washed my hair? This might be 3 days, and the fact that the tangles are pretty reasonable and I could still get my fingers through, it's not bad. So this is kind of like what I lose, which, you know, understandable. I think, what is it, we lose like anywhere from 100 to 200 strands a day, something like that. And with my hair texture as it is, my hair just doesn't slide out, you know. I put a little more water here because I just want to add in a little bit of Curly Magic for my sides so they could look a little more defined. I don't know if you can see that. You can't see that. Like, I can't see that, Alicia. Alright, classic pony poof time. All right, I'm gonna finger curl a little these. I mean, whatever, it is what it is, you know. I try my best to make it look presentable, but with the whole like edges, like, and the designs I've seen, beautiful. Sometimes it's just like, just leave it out there. Now I think that gave the vitamin C serum some time to absorb. So we move into the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. Again, you to the people, so nice and generous to have sent these products to me alongside with Kelsey and Chelsea. Oh, I applied a little too much. I think this is an ideal texture for summer. Very lightweight. It does have fragrance, not overpowering. It smells like fresh, you know, like very fresh. And you're wondering, Lisa, you didn't put on sunscreen when out on Maddie's walk? I usually stay in the shade. The sun's not out hot like, you know, 7:38 in the morning, so I don't want to slap on sunscreen just yet. When you have extra moisturizer, just put it on your chest. All right, we're ready to go. We're fresh. What's that? I think I want to put on one of these just for a little bit, because I do feel these help a lot. Put it right on that sucker just so it, you know, the whatever's in there could drain. All right, patch is on. We'll see how that goes. I might have to replace it. It would have been ideal if I applied it before the moisturizer, but you know what, it's okay. My makeshift YouTube setup. What do you think? Plan today, it was Friday. First of all, happy Friday. I do have a virtual class to teach at 1:30, so that's one of the main brackets of time that I'm working around. And I also have a training. I'm doing Marcus Philly's functional bodybuilding program. I signed up for 3 months. And you have the workouts, you follow them. You actually have 3 versions of workouts, which I love depending on your situation. I did not check, however, if the gym will be open because Ida came in hot and fast 2 days ago. And it's kind of crazy. I mean, subway systems were flooded, apartments flooded, people died, people drowned in their basement apartments in the Bronx. People needed to be rescued from their cars. I mean, whoa. Maddie and I are in Jersey, and I think certain parts of Jersey got hit very hard, but where we were, thankfully, it was just a lot of rain and a lot of wind. Mom and dad are good, but you know, because we live in Westchester, there's a lot of dips and valleys in Westchester. So of course, all the parkways were closed. Metro North shut down. With all that to say, Method was closed yesterday, but I did not receive an email today because they had said they will be closed until further notice. So I'm wondering if they're just closing for the entire Labor Day weekend, that they just like thought, maybe since we had to close because of Ida, let's just close through the weekend. I'm like, you know, please do that. So I might have to switch up my routine depending on, I have to go check out the exercises. But anyway, back to the agenda. I would like to do my laundry today because I'm leaving tomorrow and I don't want to come home with just a load of dirty clothes. I want to be able to tackle some of that today, so when I get home tomorrow, I could just think about putting this stuff away and not having to clean it also. I also do want to get a cappuccino. I've been breaking my fast with cappuccinos lately, just with half and half. I don't think it's a breve. Breves are more latte-ish. Cappuccino with half and half, a little drier. Oh my goodness, I haven't done that in a very long time. I've been doing that for the last 3 days. And it is like to just take a stroll on a beautiful day like this. Cool, it's almost autumn-like with my favorite flannel on, the sun's out, get my cappuccino. It doesn't take much to make me happy. And for dinner, I have leftover lamb. I ordered my lamb cubes from Miller Biofarms this time. Or is it Dutch Meadows? One of those. I did a little lamb stir fry with green beans. So I'm gonna have that for dinner later. And then I think for my first meal, I might just have my health code and sardines. Not the sardines in the health code. That would be a lot. I've also been doing either health code as the shake, or I'll put health code in my oatmeal, which I like to do for a post-workout. It's not the low carb way to go, but if you are training very hard and you're moderate carb, I think it's a great way to get your protein in alongside with the carbs. And the ones that I have are sprouted, so the phytic acid has been broken down, so you can get more nutrients from the actual oats, whatever they have to offer. We teach at 1:30. I do need to finish editing a video, and throughout the day, of course, walking Maddie. Thank goodness the weather has improved, because fam, it was hot when I got here. I mean, I couldn't take her out, or if I did, it had to be very short bouts of walking. So this is the workout of the day. This is a Hobonichi that I ordered a new one for 2022. So I'm finishing this one up for 2021. What I like to do is write down my training for the day. So I just know what to expect. I have everything here, and I could actually write down the weight that I use. So, you know, for progressive overload, I can then better keep track of my progress. I don't think I necessarily have to go to method. I like to use the barbell, and unfortunately Barry's gym in the building, they do not have a barbell. They do have dumbbells, so it's not all lost. It's not that much different, okay, except that for persist, you just need the barbell. All right, so not all is lost, fam. I think we could still train. We'll just use dumbbells instead. Three-point row dumbbell. What does he have us do for? Oh, okay. We don't have a box to jump on, but I think we can use the bench. So let's start getting ready. I think I might do my cappuccino first and then get to training. Alrighty, we're ready to go. We got the gold with the navy. I think that's a pretty combination. My no-show bombas, which I'm out of here. These are like the only ones that I wear. I can't. I love these so much. Hey Maddie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Matt? You stretching? Yes, you are. I'll be right back, okay, Matt? Oh, wait, we gotta get her breakfast first. What am I doing? She loves that combination. Yeah, I'm talking about you. All right, I'll be right back. You want more tummy rubs? Yes, you do. Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got the chewy baton. I see you. You got the chewy baton. So Lux, you're the luxiest dog ever. You are the luxiest dog ever. It is time to start the training. I haven't been sleeping well ever since I arrived, and my energy levels have been off. I don't push as hard because I just don't have it. My recovery has been trash, and that's why I think it's been tough for me to really grind in when training, and that's why my cravings have been off the roof. But That's what happens when lack of sleep takes over your life. Cortisol levels are higher and that just messes with your hormones. But we're gonna make it happen, fam. We're gonna do our best. Let's go upstairs. I'll bring you along for the ride. And we're gonna get strong. Okay? I was actually waiting for you. Hi. Are you gonna do the dance for us? Boop, 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 boop. Paws up. Put your paws up. Hey you. Hey you. You are the cutest. I can't take it. I can't take it, Mad. All right, Mad. We're gonna train the fam and I. And when we get back, maybe if there's enough time, we could do a little laundry. Because I do have to teach at 1:30. I don't think I'll take that long. The most time I want to take is 90 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah, you are your tummy. I your tummy. I got your head. I got your tummy. I got both. I got both. Every time she's like, why are you, where are you going? Can I come too? I can't take it. Let's do it. I'm stalling. I'm procrastinating. I'm totally gonna play that song again in my last vlog. Caution, content's hot. You gotta give it all you got. Yeah, that's coming. You know it's coming.
Caution, content's hot. You got to give me all you got. Caution, content's hot. You got to give me all you got. Caution, content's hot. You got to give me all you got. Caution, content's hot. You got to give me all you got. Caution, content's hot. You got to give me all you got.
Okay, well, I don't know if you could tell, but we got a different shade of gold going on. We got a nice sheen on the décolletage, okay? I really appreciate the conditioning portion after the strength section. It kills me, but I need it because I felt like I wasn't doing enough fast twitch work, and my muscles were like, I want them to be able to adapt to any type of stimulus. So great with stretching, but also if I need the power or train the power, I'm able to do so as well. So I took my notes. I made sure that I wrote down everything in terms of the weight that I use so I could keep track of my progressive overload. And we are going to go downstairs and prepare our first meal of the day. I know what you're thinking. You're like, she's having eggs again? I'll be happy to report I've been changing it up for breakfast. So for instance, yesterday I had some of my Vital Choice Wild Pacific King salmon. I'll fry this in coconut oil. The skin is crispy. And then I'll have that with my Ikura salmon caviar. So this is a great combination. I have like the whole jar, but since I didn't defrost, probably make that tomorrow. So instead, I'm gonna take my eggs out so they could come down to room temperature. I've also been doing bison. So I think it's North Star bison, which I order from. They come in different ounces. I believe the one I got was like probably a 5 ounce. Really great serving, cooks fast, and I have that as my first meal too. But today is my duck egg day. I might have also a packet of or tin of sardines. These are also from Vital Choice. Amazing. They have so many different types of seafood, wild caught, sustainable. So I'm gonna have that with my eggs. And then here's the oatmeal. This is the all ingredients from farmers we know. Sprouted rolled oats, and they also have the sprouted steel cut. So I have both, just trying both. I like steel cut because of the texture. I like to on something. And they're glyphosate free. Yeah, so if you're into that, you know, I didn't go too much into the research, so I don't want to nerd out on you guys again. But that's like something to consider. And then I'll throw in 2 scoops of my Health Code complete meal. Since it is a complete meal, it's fats and proteins together. You can have that on its own because it's supposed to be a meal on its own, but I eat that alongside all the other foods that I just showed because since I'm just having 2 meals, I want to make sure that I'm getting enough calories in that are going to support my recovery as well as my building, as well as my resting metabolic rate. So all the energy I need to just for my organs to run smoothly. Walking Maddie, thinking, editing, even just sitting, right? Just so that body could do what it needs to do without all this training. So I'm gonna do that, but first I'm gonna give myself a little rinse because, you know, we sweaty and we're gonna change the outfit. Outfit is changed. Now we got the gold on the bottom, but I put on the, what would you call this blue? Indigo? It might look more purple depending on the screen that you're seeing this video on. This is from Athleta, which I love. I love the crop tops with the high-waisted leggings. This is the Kinky Sweat uniform. Whether it's the Align leggings, Align tank, or the Athleta conscious crop. And these Aligns are the ones with the pockets, which I like because this type of material, I feel with this design, has a little more hold. Not as much as the Wonder Unders, which I think has too much hold for me. They're still really soft. And the material, I feel, is a little thicker. It might be because of the layering from the pockets. And when it comes to these lighter colors, I prefer the lighter colors in the Align pocket design versus the standard Align 25-inch. It's time to start these eggs. Okay, we're waiting for the water to boil. Once it starts boiling, drop the eggs in. I do around 6 minutes to 45 seconds. That's like the happy spot I found in terms of how I like my eggs. I like them to be soft boiled. In the meantime, I'm gonna start setting up my space so we can get ready to teach at 1:30. Something I've been loving to do is while I eat is read Demon Slayer manga, because the first time I started where Mugen Train stopped, and then I think it was the second time I was going back to certain parts, but now I'm trying to read it like I'm trying to read it again. I simply cannot get enough. So much fun. All right, oatmeal is done. What I like to do is pop it in the microwave just to tighten it up a little bit because I like to add my raw milk and I don't want it to be too liquidy, you know? 30 seconds should be good. Also, in my last video, I said that I was still paying for my health code. I'm not anymore. They were nice enough. Well, I knew they gave me a free subscription, but I thought I was paying for one and getting complimentary one, thus getting 2 shipments. I think they merged them and now it is all complimentary. So I just wanted to put it out there alongside with me being an affiliate with Health Code. My link will be down below. This is not sponsored by them, but I'm always happy to share anytime I do a vlog what I eat in a day because they played a vital role in transforming my nutrition lifestyle and just gotta mention them. All right, I think this is it. Yes, perfect consistency. I forgot that I needed to wash my berries. So my carbs of choice, as you see, post-workout are the oats and the berries. And of course, the 9 grams of carbs that Health Code has in their powder. So I'm still fighting with my sweet tooth. It's tough for me to not have something sweet at least once a day. And this is because I've been struggling with it for years. I've always been one to have a sweet breakfast. I didn't realize how much it's been ingrained in me in my habits. So I try to choose foods that, although are sweet, they're not like a chocolate croissant. You know what I mean? And if I do want something sweet, I must have my protein first. So that's why I ate my eggs and sardines first. And then I have my oats after. But still, even with my oats, I add the protein in there. And of course, no other than my raw milk. Gotta mix it up so that the fat gets in there. Pour it on me. Yes, it. Oh, it's still a little icy, but it's okay. It was defrosting. And to top it all off, some sprouted pumpkin seeds. And look at that. Beautiful. Here so I can see what's happening, but I look here so it looks like I'm talking to you. I just hope, you know, I think I'm in focus. Living dangerously. Just finished Flex Express and class link will be down below. It's a Zoom class, really chill, half an hour of easy to follow stretching that is scalable. And despite what you think was, I mean, the current state of affairs, I don't know how to categorize it. I think from quarantine, what we've learned is how appreciative people were of virtual classes. I understand the pros and cons is not the same as being in a live class as being adjusted. But if you had to choose not stretching at all or stretching at home, even if you might not push yourself as hard, if you were in a live class, if the instructor was cueing you, was adjusting you, I think it's still better than zero stretching at all, especially if you're trying to implement that into your routine and make it a habit where all you need to do is set up your laptop. You don't even have to have the camera on. And then Alicia, how can you correct people? It's a class setting. I'm not going to force anyone to, I'm not going to make anyone turn on their camera for a class. If it's a private or a workshop, then I think, you know, if you're signing up for that, then you definitely will have your camera on anyway. But technology happens. Some people wish they had their camera on, but it just doesn't work and they still want to take class. So I make sure my cues are clear, that I am visible, you can see what I'm doing at least, and that's the best we can do with those circumstances. But Flex Express is on Fridays, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and I do have Flex and Flow, my hour stretch class, on Sundays, 2 p.m. Eastern. And starting in October, I'll add a 12 p.m. Flex Express, Wednesday noon. I think that's what I put on my newsletter. I have to double check. Otherwise, I might have to send out another one with that adjustment. With that said, I think for now, while I was stretching, I was thinking I should now stretch myself. So let's work on some oversplits and see what we can do. Afternoon. So as you saw, I was finishing up the video I'm about to upload maybe like in a few hours. Usually when I upload, so during the videos export from Final Cut as a exported file, I don't go directly from Final Cut Pro to YouTube because I'd rather just have a separate file and then I'll upload from my external hard drive. While that's happening, that's when I go back in my notes, because as I go through my video again, capturing timestamps, products mentioned, brushes, I write all that down. And then while the video is exporting, because it takes a little bit, I then go to my description box notes, put in the new timestamps, update any new makeup from the last video, brushes, update my nail polish, my earrings, everything is a template, so I just have to go in to make those changes if I have nail polish on that day. And now I put in my lamb that I made yesterday in the oven, 200 degrees, in my mom's Cornyware. Like back in the Disney Cornyware, if I break this, she will disown me. Put some aluminum on it and just let it heat up very slowly, low and slow, so the lamb doesn't dry out. I can't do the microwave. I don't know what it is. It does something to the taste of the meat, both for chicken, everything. It's just, I don't know. So it's either heating it up on the stove or in the oven. It will never go in here. I'm contemplating if I should make some fresh white rice to have with the lamb. Yeah. It'll be quick. I might as well just do it. All right, so I'm gonna do some basmati. I really like the aroma. See, half a cup to 1 cup. You gotta make sure though that we wash it first. Put a little salty salt. We need the little salty salt. I have to get more salt. I gotta get a bag. Wait until that gets to a boil. Cover it up, put it on simmer for 15 minutes, and then take it off the fire, have it sit for another 10, fluff, and enjoy. I think that'll be around the time where the lamb should be heated through, and then I'm gonna have some watermelon, because watermelon by far, I think is my favorite fruit. It's so refreshing because yes, I like to have something sweet, but I like to have something like crisp, and I need it for it to taste like this. And that's what watermelon does. Absolutely. So if I had to choose one fruit to have for the rest of my life, and it was the only one I could have, watermelon. And when the stuff's ready, I'll bring you back in. There it is, my stir fry I made yesterday. It came out okay. I did a stir fry of the haricots, chopped up some onion, ginger, and garlic. I used the meeting cooking wine. Then I mixed it with some tamari. So that was the concoction. I actually marinated the lamb first. Sauteed, threw everything in, and it came out okay. I think this is the best way to heat up lamb. For leftover, just starting it up. Time to read some Demon Slayer. Oh, I have my lamb stir fry. Maddie's eyeing this like, whoa. She's like, what you got there? I'm like, Maddie, you can't have this. It's too much seasoning. Although the next time I'm here, I'll make her some lamb. Make sure that there's no salt. Just cook it up, probably just boil it, and see how she likes that with the bison. All right, we finished the dinner, so it's time for some watermelon that I cut myself. I think I'm just gonna finish this. I know it looks like a lot, but all right, we finished dinner. Now, well, Maddie's dinner is defrosting. So we're waiting for her chicken and bison to defrost, but we are going on our dinner time walk. It's around 5 hours from her lunchtime walk. And when we get back, she'll have dinner, and then I'll walk her again around 9:30. That sounds like a plan. I look like the guy from Eastbound and Down. It is now 8:25. I think we covered a complete day of all the things. I just boiled Maddie's chicken, cut it up, put it in the freezer, cleaned up again. I think I washed the dishes like 5 times a day, but it's okay. Keeps me moving. I will finish my video now, or it is finished. It's just now putting on the YouTube trimmings. Ideally, I had wanted to put it up a touch bit earlier, but you know what? I'll take this time. We're looking maybe at a 9 p.m. upload because I don't think I finished my description box notes yet, and I still have to make my thumbnail. All good though. We're gonna get that done. And since I'm leaving tomorrow, after that, I think I would just want to start gathering my things so that when I wake up, it doesn't feel like a catastrophe. Like, oh my gosh, everything's spread out because I've been here for a bit. So now is time to fold the clothes, pack the things I know I'm not going to use tomorrow morning so that when I'm done teaching class, everything is ready to just roll out. So thank you all for joining me today on this Friday. It's always a pleasure to share my life with you. I'll see you down in the comments, fam. And until then, take care.